Good morning on the YouTube. Good morning, everybody that wanted to hack into Jacqueline Stribling's identity, Latoya Smith, the Gemini woman with Ronell Edward Mosley, Latoya Smith, Tina Lofton Mosley. Then you have Tyandra Williams Hanks. You're on my phone too from Northwestern Hospital with Kenneth Hanks. Tracking, tracing, watching, lurking. And don't tell me you're not on there because you on there with O'Brien Caldwell. And O'Brien Caldwell is on the phone with some Sagittarius. Either it's a man or a woman. And the Sagittarius that I know of that sits on the phone is Shadil Morris or Sherelle Howard Walker. She's also a Sagittarius. And Irma Allen also is a Sagittarius. My best girlfriend, Mrs. Irma Allen, and her family, the Allens, the Walkers, and the Scotts. Okay? I know who you people are. I need to let the people know with the G6 medical technology. I know why you have this device on me is to track and trace me. See, this is a collaboration from the medical field with the Canduces, with Mrs. Tina Lofton Mosley and Mrs. Latanya Jordan of the Mason organization. Oh, she's an Eastern Star, but she's not this star right here. Because I'm Jacqueline Stribling, and I'm the star of my show. Latanya Jordan, you and Elam Trailer Jordan and Rashim Jordan in Cleveland, Ohio. Love, you can get off of my YouTube shorts. And you got these devices that talk and sing and they track and they trace you. And they monitor because you have continuous monitoring on my telephone at all times. You're sitting on my camera and you think I don't know. I'm very aware of everything that you have been doing, lurking, watching, and listening to everything going on around me, to do the things that you think you're going to do to me, but you're not going to do anything, Shaquilla Quinn. You've been called Shaquilla Quinn. Tiffany Harding, Destiny. Destiny's Child, Destiny's Angel. Whoever got a baby, by some bitch named Destiny. You bitches can get off my identity with Stephen Charles. Charles McGee Jr., Mr. Chachi. Oh, I'm turning negative into positive with his thieving ass woman, my Keisha Brown with I'm Cosmic. I'm Cosmic Royal Family. You're not Cosmic Royal nobody. You're a Cosmic Royal goddamn liar. Keisha Brown. April Longmire, property manager with Kenneth Hanks, in a plot and a scheme to pull and do bull. But let you know, understand something, Mr. Hanks. You and your woman better come up with my money. That she was stealing off my YouTube channels when you was using all my identification with the system of you and I, Hanks, on the chrome of you and I. Now, everybody thought they was clever. Everybody thought they was smart. But Adrian Russell, you and Kenny Byers, Kenneth Hanks, Reginald Barnes, and Richard Martin Hanks. See, you screwing around with everybody and Geechee too. Bernard Jones of the Motorcycle Club. That's Geechee. Jimmy Wheeler Jr. is also in a motorcycle club with his collaboration of bullshit with his contrabands of bitches. My son and my ex-husband. They both sitting on the background of my identity, doing dirt, hurt, and smut. And so is Stephen Charles. Mr. Charles does dirt every day and think he's very slick with his yellow face. Big Bird. Oh, let me tell you something. You don't need to lie and say you calling from the Department of Health, because you're not calling from the Department of Health. Destiny Gray. Because I know that's you on my telephone. Destiny Gray. I'm calling from the Department of Public Health. You are a damn lie. I'ma let you know that's your ass on my phone. Destiny Gray. You with DeAndre Gray and Jennifer Gray. Whoever those people are. With Third Vent. THRIVENT. Financial Group Insurance. Rhonda Yvette Bush. Because you've been doing a whole lot of crooked shit, Rhonda Bush. With your conniving, lying, plotting, scheming, stealing ass. Because you going to jail, Rhonda Yvette Bush, on Jacqueline Stribling's identity, right along with Asia Wheeler and any other old raggedy bitch that's sitting on my identity that has no business sitting there. Now, you want to have fun? Let's have fun on your group with the friends and family of Jacqueline Stribling and every man that I know is sitting on Jokey Huff. Who is Jacqueline Stribling? Google better have my money. DeAndre Gray, Andre Lanier, you better have my money. O'Brien Caldwell, you better come up with my money, Mr. Marketing, shaking and wrangling your ass. Oh, I'm so fine, I'm so cute, I like your thickness. Get your ass off my phone lying to your bitch when you stalking and lurking me every goddamn day on the back of my phone with, oh, I'm a bully, I'm a bully. I'm a bully too, because I'm going to come and get your ass when you sitting in Houston, Texas, through Laredo, Texas Bank with the Falcon International Bank account. Asia Rael Wheeler on the online banking. Y'all ain't fooling nobody where my money at, bitch. Cause I'm coming for your ass, Kenny Byers, North Lake Police Department, right along with Peter Craig and Craig Brown, the attorney, with John Fitzgerald like and Ruthie Smith or whoever she is, cause I don't know those people. They not in no collaboration with me. I don't know any of them. And all you men that's sitting on the background being a nuisance, you can get off the background of my telephone telling lies and being a nuisance. Have yourself a good day on the YouTube, on the Chrome. On Portal 587, Portal 110, Portal 310, the OG with the Sapphire All Points Bulletin. Your ass gonna go to jail, Charles McGee Jr., you and Shia Wilson and Kevin Thurman from Assurance Wireless. And Latoya Smith, you're sitting on the Care Wireless. Shaquilla Quinn, you're sitting on the Boost Mobile. You and your daughter on my portal of 587 with Jimmy Earl Wheeler. and the Dipset crew doing the things that they do with the Hyde Park crew coming around the bend to do the things and do all of the sinning that they do. With the red and the blue, Crips and the Bloods in California style with Charles McGee Jr., the global gangster, with the Hollywood Illuminati. Because that's where Beyonce and Jay-Z come in at, looking like Mr. Joe the Camel on the goddamn cigarette pack. That's who he reminds me of. Dr. Dre. Reminds me of, yeah, that's Dr. Dre. That's married to Beyonce. Dr. Dre reminds me of Joe the Camel on the camel pack of the cigarettes, the damn big ass camel. That's who he reminds me of. Cause ain't nothing cute about Jay-Z with his nappy headed ass. And I don't give a fuck how much money he got. Do something about what you talking about. Y'all black folks got all this money. Oh, we so rich. But you still nappy headed. Don't take care of your hair. You're going and get all this weave. Oh, I paid $1,000 for some weave. When somebody else's hair on top of your head. Grow your own. Don't sew it, grow it. For all the cosmetologists and beauticians out there. Oh, I'm a hairdresser. Oh, I fix hair. Yeah, you weave some braided hair into somebody else's hair because they ain't got no real hair. Y'all beauticians, find you something to do. This ain't the group to be on in collaboration on Jacqueline Stribling's identification. Asia Rael Wheeler. You and your cosmetology friends. Get your shit off my phone and off my identity, Asia Rael Wheeler, because you're going to end up in the penitentiary. Information technologist with your computer analyst father, Jimmy Earl Wheeler Sr., with his nickel slick wannabe ass. Because all y'all think y'all nickel slick. You too, Rhonda Bush, because you a low life, low down, bust down hole. You and Linda Reeves and any other bitch in my family that's chasing behind any man that I'm with. Because you can keep chasing his ass, because I'm not going to chase his ass. I'm better than that. So y'all ones that doing all that chasing on CHASEN with massage envy with Angela Caver, cause she another jealous bald head project living bitch. Have a good time, low lives. Get your ass off the back end of my identification. Apple number 12. Apple number 11. On the Microsoft technology, on the Apple technology, on the gateways of the windows of the Microsoft, because the windows are the eyes of the world, and the eyes of the world are watching you. Be careful what you do, Rhonda Yvette Bush, Tina Lofton Mosley, Adrian Russell, and Linda Reeves too. Tyandra Evers and April Longmire. Tyona Evers. Victoria Hunter. Carolyn Malacca Foster Brooks. Regina Barnes and Reginald Barnes and Monique Barnes and Precious Barnes and it's a whole lot of others that I can't remember right now and don't really care about because all of you are really irrelevant in Jacqueline Stribling's identity because you're a fake, a phony, and a fraud. And Asia Wheeler, if you have signed any documentations in my identity, you're going to the penitentiary because I am your mother and you are my daughter, but you are not Jacqueline Stribling, and I am not Asia Wheeler. and you are not in an entanglement on Charlotte's web of deceit, of what a tangle web we weave when we try to deceive. See, I am Latoya Smith, a real teacher by nature. It rolls and it flows right out of my mouth like riddles and rhymes because I know what I'm talking about, Latoya Denise Smith. Go find you something to do. You, Ronell Edward Mosley, and Angela Lynn Williams. I want you to know, Angela Lynn Williams, since you've been sitting on my identity since well over since about 2006. You've been sitting on my identity through the Academy of Our Lady website page that you conjoined yourself onto with your AP computer so that you can be a nuisance in my life and be an overshadowed individual on my identity. Angela Lynn Williams. I know exactly what you and Latoya Smith have been doing on my stolen identity with Ronell Edward Mosley and Linda Reeves, along with Tina Lofton Mosley. Because Tina Lofton Mosley stepped over her bounds when she broke the lack of confidentiality with HIPAA's program. And she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Tina Lofton Mosley. You're hacking into medical records and you're falsifying documentations which will land you down in the penitentiary for the rest of your life. You are committing a whole lot of misery and strife in someone else's life. Tina Lofton Mosley. That goes for you too, LaTanya Jordan. Any woman working in the medical field and you have violated any confidentiality of the HIPAA policies, because HIPAA has policies. Tina Lofton Mosley, Leora Scott, Sagittarius woman. Aries woman, Shia Wilson. Charles McGee got to you, or Kenneth Hanks got to you? Who got to you, Shia Wilson? Because you were spreading around diseases also. Because you got herpes. And you probably gave it to Charles McGee. And you probably gave it to Kenneth Hanks also. Because Kenneth Hanks is running around here with homosexual men that are pretending to be women. But they're actually men. Dressed up cross dressers, transgender females perpetrating a deception for a male. Oh, I'm a woman. No, you're a man, and that's who's on the background of my identity, trying to come at me to do some dirt, hurt, and smut in my identity. It's a transgender man. He's been on my phone for the last 4 to 5 years. I don't know what gentleman he's with, but that gentleman is threatening me on the back end of my identity. And if he comes out of the woodwork, we can lock horns any day of the week. I don't care. I'm not running from anyone, male or female. You threaten me every day. You send things through my phone every day. Coward! When are you coming out of the background, coward? I'm waiting for you. Come on, you hear the sirens? They're running past the door. They're going to be running to come and get you from out of your door while you sitting on the back door and the endpoint security of my Cisco devices that you are sitting upon, doing your dirt, hurt, and your smut on the galaxies, on the LGs, on the Apple Network TV, on the Boost TV, on the YouTube TV, on the Roku TV, on the Pluto TV. We're on every piece of TV that we can get on the Google app. Isn't that right, Shakayla Marie Dunn? Who's also sitting on my Sapphire Alcatel ZTE telephone with shared internal storage. Unauthorized, illegally attached to my identity. She's in Tunica, Mississippi with the katana. Katana certificate. We got a tubula certificate that sits on the back end of my telephone, stealing data off of my identity with someone selling it. Oh, that's my services. How you gonna sell some services that don't belong to you? You're not the source of the data. I am the source of the data. Jacqueline Stribling, who is AKA Jokey Huff, who is AKA Susie Huff, Esther Willingham of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with the Liberty Bell, with the crack from the city of brotherly love. Where's my money, Esther Willingham, that you and Montine Burton stole from my stolen inheritance? And Regina Bush, where are my payment annuities that you stole through the United States Postal Service? Along with Colonial Penn with Rhonda Bush and the United of Omaha. Rhonda Bush, you're going to wind up in the federal penitentiary for insurance fraud, right along with Stephen Charles, with your secret lovers and your secret plots and your pillow talk. You're going to wind up in the federal penitentiary. Because when you try to walk, stalk, and lurk me and monitor everything that I say and do, who in the fuck do you think you are? You're invading on my personal privacy through the camera, through the Chrome web view extensions. You watching and lurking and listening at everything going on through the Bluetooth Snoop on the listening campaign with Andre Lanier and Snoopy Snoop with the wearing the Corona beer, which is the crown on the fake phony ow COVID-19 pandemic. It was all a fake, a phony, and a goddamn fraud. To fraud the United States of America and the world, the global. Building global economic empowerment with the B. The B. Charles McGee, you are the B. You want to use the honey bee. The honey is for the money is gold. For the gold is for the honey, and the green is for the money. And that's with Bishop Magic Don Juan. Isn't that right, Stephen Charles? I want to be a pimp. I want to be a pimp. With Mr. Iceberg Slim. I remember Mr. Iceberg Slim about 4 years ago was streaming through my telephone, but see, that was a black author that wrote about Iceberg Slim. And not too many people know about that young man because you know why? He was a black young writer. And they tried to blackball him because in the end, he told the truth on everything that was going down in the pimping game, and they killed his ass. Understand that? Charles McGee Jr. and Stephen Charles, the Project Boys of Innovation. Y'all have a great day. on your Facebook and YouTube and Chrome with Adrian Russell, Reginald Barnes, Kenneth Hanks, and Kenny Byers, with Otis Brown and Gregory Hampton and Maurice Hampton, Gregory Hamilton, Keith Thurman, may he rest in peace, Shaquilla Quinn is an alumni of the Hirsch Huskies group. Also, Shaquilla Quinn, born May 12th, 1993, who's hooked up on the background of my telephone and my identity with 6393. And 63 is Kenneth Hanks, and 93 is Shaquilla Quinn. Understand who you fooling with, Shaquilla Quinn and Kenneth Hanks. I'm not your average bear. And I'm not Yogi Bear. Oh, boo boo boy.